Welcome all to Off the Cuff with Namrita on Bolly 92.3 FM. And I am so humbled to be talking to Padma Shri Chef Sanjeev Kapoor, a trailblazer and a world renowned award winning chef. And these figures might be different now, but from owning 59 restaurants to running his own food channel, Food, authoring over 150 cookbooks, incorporating more than 10,000 recipes on his online portal, and helping the underprivileged and underserved communities around the world, Chef Sanjeev Kapoor will soon be honored by the World Food Prize Foundation as a 2025 top agri food pioneer, recognizing his remarkable efforts to transform school meals across India under the Nutri Pathshala initiative. And on a lighter note, he's also saved a lot of Indian marriages from, burning to ashes. So thank you for everything, Sanjeev Kapoor ji.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for this interview. Thank you very much. Really appreciate all the nice things that you have said about me.
You deserve each and every accolade. So, Chef, I wanted to ask you, how did your Diwali go recently?
Diwali
Happy
was
Diwali.
Happy Diwali to each one. It went off really well. I left home after celebrating Diwali at home. So I was on a flight after spending Diwali. So people said, "अच्छा दिवाली फ्लाइट में हो गया ऐसे नहीं करके निकलूंगा."
So I'm glad you were with your family and friends, on this auspicious occasion. And Sanjeev ji, you've been a part of our lives, I think, since the time you came on television with Khana Khazana, and what a stupendous success it was. I think हमने जाना कि शेफ क्या होता है आपसे जाना है एंड वो तो अभी तक सबको याद है कि नमक स्वाद अनुसार जो टर्म है वो आपसे सीखी है सो डिड यू फैथम दैट दिस peculiar choice of career when you started will lead to such a successful career ahead, and what did you learn from your success basically?
See, whenever you start something, you never plan that you will not do well. You always hope that you will do well. And it's very difficult to, at that time, say that what you would get, where you would reach. You can only see if you know the height, if you know Mount Everest, what the height is, you'll be. You can say that one day I will scale that, right? But if there is a height that is higher than that, that means that you cannot. For me, I would say that as I have I have lived my life. I have found new heights, new mountains to climb and scale those heights. So it's been a very interesting journey for me. And the only thing that I have learned is when you think that you are on top of the world. From there, you see another mountain, then you say, okay, now there's another mountain to climb, and you start climbing.
Wow. You've been an inspiration and a trailblazer of sorts, and a guiding light for so many now. We see so many people coming in the this business and career, be it Vikas Khanna or Ranveer Brar or so many. And you are, I think, raising the bar yourself for yourself too. So wonderful. And now talking about this upcoming event, Sanjeev ji, we are very excited to meet you at the Nourish to Flourish event on October 25th at Khazana restaurant in Palo Alto from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. here in the Bay Area. So tell us how you were first introduced to Harvest Plus Solution and your collaboration. What does it mean to you?
See, Harvest Plus Solutions, they've been doing some path-breaking work in bio. I think biodiversity of in food area. There are lots of ways that you can do, and
Mhm.
Harvest Plus Solutions has been largely doing it through one seed at a time, through fortification of those seeds, and the fortification is of essential nutrients, namely iron, zinc, or
Okay.
vitamin A. So, and that could be in rice, maize, pearl, millets. So, largely in rice, wheats, and millets, you can say, and corn. And what they also started in India, they started Nutri Pathshala, a
Yes.
program of nutrition literacy.
Mhm.
And in that context, they came in touch with our team
Mhm.
at our Culinary Institute in Pune, along with the Symbiosis group, where we have a Culinary Institute, Symbiosis School of Culinary Arts. And there, they were looking at taking help from our institute, our teachers, our students to become nutri buddies, as we call them, which is because when you have to give nutrition education, how do you do? You need teachers, right?
Yes.
While you know the need is at there in villages, in schools for kids, but who teaches them? There's somebody, one should be qualified to talk about it, should be interested. So what we did is we formed that as part of curriculum for students to
Mhm.
become nutrition buddies, so that they could go and teach in villages as part of this Nutri Pathshala. So that was my first interaction, and from there on, I realized that there could be more that could be done.
Mhm.
So nutrition dabba, Nutri dabba
Ah,
was created,
okay.
which is distributed in many schools within Maharashtra largely,
Mhm.
and close to about 1,500 schools that Dabba is distributed, which has delicious, long shelf life foods that have specifically been created to give kids a nutritious meal, which
Mhm.
is beyond the midday meal, which is beyond the
Okay.
hot meal that's there. So my interaction started, and then we said that okay, what more we can do, and that's when we partnered. And my work largely with in this space had been centered around providing hot meals through Akshay Patra.
Yes.
And so I've been familiar with that. In fact, I've been in Bay Area many times for Akshay Patra fundraising event.
Right.
And we started to talk with Harvest Plus Solutions as to
Mhm.
what can we do, how this nutrition literacy program, Nutri Dabba, how
Mhm.
can this be scaled up? And one thing led to the other, and here we are now looking at an event in Palo Alto at Khazana restaurant, and it's largely a awareness program of the good work that is done by Harvest Plus Solutions, and of course, it will also lead to fundraising for the program.
Wonderful effort from you and lending your celebrity to such a great organization, I'll say. And also you said that food is more than just taste. It's a vehicle of dignity, knowledge, and positive change. And Harvest Plus also focuses a lot on girls and women. So why do you think girls and women should be given more priority as far as health and nutrition is concerned?
No, see, I think what happens, especially in India, women are the ones who are giving everything. They are. Uh, there is something called tyag in our society where mothers, especially, they would give everything to their family first, be it their food, everything, right? And they would be the last recipient of everything. And so is the nutrition. And that causes some issues, some problems, and that should be addressed head on. And the when it comes to nutrition, it comes to there is enough data available that women of all ages in India, they need their attention on nutrition, especially iron deficiency is there. So that work has to be focused. That needs a lot of attention. So
Mhm.
we talk about this more. We also do more.
Absolutely. I think it takes a lot of effort and voices like you to raise this issue because, for many people, and I, come from a small town, I've been to rural areas in India, and we see how women put themselves last. And that is why this education is so important. And Chef, you are coming to the Bay Area. You have franchises here. Khazana is one of your, franchise restaurant. So, what makes the Bay Area important for this kind of outreach? People live here, they have, it's a tech hub, and a lot of people have a very healthy lifestyle. They are getting into different kinds of food, and we are getting back to, farm to table kind of approach. So, a little bit about, what people can expect.
Yes. So, see, Bay Area becomes important for any good work that is happening across the world because our experience is that the people who reside in this area,
Mhm.
their understanding of all the issues, global issues, is far superior. They are more giving. They not only understand the challenge, but they are also inclined in creating solutions for those problems, and they are able and capable. So
Mhm.
everything, all boxes are ticked, and so it makes sense to focus on such a area where there's already a lot of goodness and their ability to move the needle. Because see, everyone at heart wants to do better, do more for others. But if we want to move the needle, I think it needs more than the intent. It needs actual focus, acting on it, giving with an open heart. And
Mhm.
solutions are not always only money. There is there's
Mhm.
sometimes there is people can give with tech. Also, the companies that they work in the area, they also have they run specific programs where they match the grant. So it could be that during a particular month. You just give $20 and they would match with the same amount, or they at times some companies
Mhm.
double the amount also. So it becomes I think Bay Area's voice is an important voice, not only when it comes to America or India, because there are lots of people from South Asia who are there. I think it's their ability and their intent combined, both combined. It's a perfect recipe for success.
Absolutely, yeah. Much to do in this field, I have to say. And Sanjeevji, I was looking at one of your interviews, and you said, whenever I travel, and you love to travel, and of course, you love food, you like to eat local cuisine. So, whenever you come to the Bay Area or, US itself, what kind of food do you try?
See, I think good part is whole of California. There is large interest in eating local, fresh
Yes.
food and healthier food. So I always look at what is what is local. Years ago, when I used to come to California, there's a lot of Tex-Mex food at that time used to be popular. It was, but now there are so many eclectic restaurants that are there, and I just browse. I see. I take guidance of people. What is good and I'm very clear. I said that I want to see what is local. I want to see which is serving with seasonal produce, with local produce, sustainable cooking philosophies if they have, and then try and go there. So it's not that I have a fixed favorite place that I keep going back to. No, I find my favorite place for that day and then move on.
Oh, wonderful. I know you've been standing for so long. So, one last question, Sanjeevji, because I've been here for 30 years and I've seen the food, area grow and the restaurants, especially the Indian restaurants, coming up everywhere now. But, I think the restaurants have made butter chicken and dal makhani as a stable menu item these days. And Indian cooking has so much more to offer. We see it through your channels. So, what do you have to say about the lack of imagination in the restaurants these days?
I think restaurant is a business. So when
Oh,
people say that it's lack of imagination of the restaurant, it largely boils down to lack of imagination on both accounts, on the restaurant owners and also on the diners account. So I'll tell you a story. When I started my first restaurant in Dubai, my first ever restaurant almost 30 years ago, and the menu that we had, there was no butter chicken. There was no, there's so many of the things back then which were popular,
yeah.
didn't were not there, and we created a great eclectic menu. But within 15 days, we had to change the menu. People said, oh, yeah, but we want this, we need this, we want this, we need this. And so one of the things I said, I'll not give butter chicken, I'll not give kali dal. But anyway, we started that, and but we focused on yellow dal, done in a different way. But I still remember we called it dal mizaz, and then there was black dal, which was became the number one lalla musa dal, which is a black dal, and we kept on promoting the yellow dal that is much lighter. This is this. And to our surprise, the ordering was 95% would be black dal and 5% would be yellow dal. It has changed. It has changed since then, but it's not something which has uh, changed that much.
Yeah.
Another data point, we recently, a few months ago, we launched a range of food products in Australian market.
Mhm.
And one of the things, all media, wherever, oh, you have not launched butter chicken. And my interview there went viral. And it was, there is life beyond butter chicken. But I can't begin to tell you how much pressure we are under
And,
to make butter chicken for that market. So
oh,
it's demand and supply. It's not always what restaurant would do. Restaurants would do what people want to buy.
mm.
It's a business. It's not something that. So it's always what is being demanded.
Absolutely, very well said. And the onus also relies on the people who go and eat out. And I think it's just the mindset, we grew up with. Okay, we're going to a restaurant, let's get gourmet food. And gourmet could be, different things for different people. So, Chef, we are so looking forward to meeting you October 25th in Palo Alto, Khazana restaurant at 6 p.m. I'll tell everybody it's open to public, and I think you are curating some very healthy dishes also, or you'll be talking about uh,
Let's keep that as a as suspense.
as suspense.
It, yeah, yeah. It is not a evening of. It's not dinner or anything. There's nourish to flourish. That's the reason to be there,
Yes,
and food is incidental, but food is at the center of our lives. So of course, there would be some dishes that are being curated. But it's open to people. But yes, they do need to register.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to register at info@harvestplus.solutions. And the biggest reason to come for you is just be up close and personal with the chef, the very wonderful Sanjeev Kapoor. Thank you so much for this time. I know you've been flying around, and I really appreciate this and looking forward to meeting you in person. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Looking forward.
Absolutely. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.